Yo, what is up, everybody? It is Killjoy with Lords of Doom here. As promised yesterday, this is going to be a combo video for Fiendsmith into Yummy and Yummy into Fiendsmith. If you didn't watch the deck profile yesterday, be sure to go watch it, check out what's inside the deck, the reason why we play the cards we play. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and again, thank you guys for stopping by and watching some fun content. So, in this hand, we have 4 bricks. Just pretend these are fake trap. These are no cards. These are they're blank. They're just sleeves, if you will. All we care about is this one beautiful Fiendsmith Engraver, the epitome of this deck. We'll start with Engraver. We'll add ourselves a copy of Fiendsmith's Tract. We will then activate Fiendsmith's Tract, which will add us Lurry. We will discard the Lurry, and Lurry's mandatory effect to special summon. We will link 1 into everyone's favorite link 1, Requiem. We'll use the effect of Requiem to special summon Lacrima. Lacrima effect to dump Engraver, which is important. We want to keep 2 in the graveyard. We'll go Requiem effect, attaching to Lacrima. We will then make Necroquip in the EMZ. So this is important. Because Bell is running around in everyone's main deck, making Necroquip in the EMZ does 2 things for us. One, when we go and use the effect of Engraver to revive and they go spell, we will get a draw. But we won't just get a draw, because normally when other decks leave Necroquip in the main monster zone, it just kind of sits there until next turn you make a seize or whatever. But for us, this Necroquip can turn into a gravity controller, right? And you can do some really silly things. I know I said these were blank cards, but really silly scenarios with Drolls. If you make the gravity controller, you can normal summon Droll, make the Cups a Yummy Way, and keep playing. But if we had Yummy names in hand, we could just make gravity controller, special summon, and start playing Yummy like that. And we still get Desiree. Fun fact. Cool bug fact. We can shuffle back anything with Engraver except the Lurry and the second copy of Engraver. So for this, we're going to go ahead and shuffle back Requiem. Revive the Engraver. This is the almighty nib check, right? Another reason why we play Linkspire, because this deck will really push your opponent to ask if they have nib. So no nib, cool. We're cooking like Gordon. M7. We will use M7's effect to add a card back from our graveyard to our hand, that being Fabled Lurry. We will then normal summon Fabled Lurry. Link off the M7, since it's in the EMZ, for a gravity controller. Now you might be thinking, this is weird. Why are we doing this? Well, we have a link 1 and a level 1. Which means we can do Cupsy Yummy Way, the goat. We will use his effect to add Marshmallow and Cupsy. It's very important you add these 2. And then we will discard one of our fake traps. We will then go special summon Cupsy, Cupsy effect to add. Adding us Yummy Surprise. We will then go link 1. Into Snatchy. Snatchy effect to get us field spell, and we will be grabbing Mignon. And with these 2, we will be making Lollipo, and then Lollipo effect to revive. We will revive Cupsy and Snatchy. Doesn't matter what 2 you revive. So, because we have Minion, we can kind of look Nib in the face and say, haha, they should have already Nib, but if they do know you are playing this variant of deck, someone might be so inclined to hold the Nib. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go Surprise, special summon out the Marshmallow from hand, and then Marshmallow effect to add back Surprise. So what we're going to do is we are going to use any of the two except Lollipo, and making sure we keep one of the yummy names underneath the EMZ is very important, because we are going into REPRODOCUS. REPRODOCUS's arrows matter a lot because of the fact that he will change the type of whatever he points to. So we will declare Fiend. So now Yummy Snatchy is now a Fiend monster. So we will use REPRODOCUS in Yummy Snatchy to make Fiendsmith sequence. Remember all those Fiendsmith cards we have in the graveyard? Yeah, I know you do. So we will use Lurie, Engraver, and Lacrima. Really cool part is we still have Engraver in graveyard for the massive amounts of follow-up that the Fiendsmith engine provides. Make Desiree. Then we go sequence to attach, and we set one, and we say go ahead. So what we've done, we have established an on-field Omni Negate, which is huge for this deck because board breakers are the Yummy engine's worst nightmare. Yes, we do have surprise, but if your opponent pairs anything like Dark Ruler No More, Raigeki, any of those board breakers that are seeing a lot of play in the meta right now with a Ghost Bell, they go Dark Ruler, you say, okay, cool, we prepared for this. Desiree doesn't exist. We go surprise and they bell. Does not feel good. Whereas having the Desiree, if your opponent Dark Rulers, we can flip the surprise because now monsters can change the effect of surprise but not Dark Ruler. Then we go Desiree to negate the Dark Ruler. And we're cooking. So, yeah, that is the first bridge from Fiendsmith into Yummy. Now what we will do is we will go... Oh, get over here, Fake Trap. We will go Yummy into Fiendsmith. Which now that you guys have seen how it looks like, it should be a little bit easier. We are going to do this off Lollipo, because why not? Remember, these are fake traps. We're not going to normal summon a Fua, make Almirage special, and do the optimal line. We are just doing one Yummy card. Tried and true. Normal makes Mr. Snatchy. Snatchy effect to get field spell. We will grab Minion. Minion effect to revive. Synchro 2, or Linkro summon, into Cupsy Yummy Way. Using the effect of Cupsy Yummy Way, we will add 2 Yummy monsters. We will add Marshmallow and Cupsy again, discarding our Fake Trap. We will go Special Summon Cupsy, Cupsy effect to add, adding Surprise. Making ourselves another copy of Snatchy. Then making Lollipo. We will go Lollipo effect, summoning back our Snatchy and Cupsy underneath the EMZ. Remember, REPRODOCUS is very important and it needs a monster underneath the EMZ in order for us to bridge. Now what we can do is we can go Surprise to Revive, or Summon from hand, it doesn't matter. We Special Summon Marshmallow, add back Surprise. When you do bridge into Fiendsmith, you tend to go a little bit wider, which is completely fine, but we go here into the dinosaur, REPRODOCUS. REPRODOCUS effect, changing this innocent little Cupsy into a Fiend monster. Making Requiem. And then Requiem effect will get us Miss Lacrima. Lacrima effect to dump, sending Engraver. So, a very important point. If you are wanting to make a Desiree, excuse me, or bless me, whew, gazoon tight. If you are wanting to make a Desiree, We do not have any other Light Fiend cards in our graveyard except the Engraver and the Requiem we just went into. So, if we want to make Desert, it's post side, you have a feeling your opponent's siding in breakers, you see like 6 to 7 cards coming in, that's probably like 3 D-Barrier, 3 Storm, and maybe like a blank, right? Or you just know that this person is playing breakers, right? We can do that, but we have to use the Lacrima and the REPRODOCUS right here to make sequence, facilitating us having the 3 Light Fiends in the graveyard, including the Engraver. But it's game 1. We want to show our opponent how cool of a card Wave High King Caesar is. So we're going to go Requiem, target to equip. Making ourselves Necro-Equip Princess. We will go Effective Engraver, shuffling back Requiem to revive. And then we will make our DDD Wave High King Caesar underneath the REPRODOCUS. So, with this, what we get? We get Cupsy in rotation, Lolly in rotation, Caesar. Funny enough, REPRODOCUS can come up later if they do not destroy it. A lot of people will leave this on the field and they will just try to interact with the Yummy cards. But if REPRODOCUS is still on board with the Caesar underneath it, you can just turn Caesar into a light monster and go full Fiendsmith combo again, which is hilarious. We have Surprise, and then 3 random cards in hand. The only cards we have in rotation is the first Yummy we started with, Marshmallow, Cupsy, and then the 2 Snatchies in the graveyard. Doesn't seem like a lot, but Caesar by itself, the way it can interact with your opponent, can really hinder their extension and their kind of reactivity that their deck has. Like Yummy, Caesar can negate the tag outs, Draco Tail, negate everything. Mitsurugi, you're going to be gunning pretty much exclusively for Ritual and Mirror. You can use it on Prayers and Habakiri. However, I'm only using this on Ritual and Mirror because if they do have pre-prep in hand, they can just go pre-prep, add, and if they have the means to do it, they can just use Mirror to make Mirakumo, and then I'm just going to Caesar the Mirror, and then they're going to play Yummy, and Yummy playing into Yummy is not always the greatest for them. But yeah, that was the video. I think Friday, when I do the last little video of this series, I'll probably be going over some test hands with the full deck, going over test hands, talking about a little bit of the play style of the hand, how we would run it, and then things to consider while we have those hands, like playing around Droll, hands and what we would do into a Fua, playing around Nib, stuff like that. But again, I appreciate you guys for watching the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing the madness kind of unfold a little bit. With that being said, I will see you guys back here Friday, and yeah, have a wonderful day.